I need to talk about M. Night Shyamalan's Trap. Yes, it came out several months ago, but I have finally seen it. It was wonderful. Josh Hartnett, give him the Oscar. Standing ovation from my living room. Well done, M. Night. You've done it again.
It was so bad. He was so bad. He was bloated the entire time. I hated it.
Okay. So
I hated the first half.
I would argue that it lost the plot. Okay, so cuties, if you have not seen Trap, just skip ahead like 5 minutes. I would argue it lost the plot when they left the amphitheater.
No, that is when it became something I was interested in watching.
We are so very different, Donnie. So you know how the creator of the Hunger Games said she came up with the idea because she was like flipping through the news channels late at night and it was like the Olympics war coverage, the Olympics news. I feel like M. Night Shyamalan definitely went to the Eras tour and just disassociated a little bit and was like, I've got my next movie. It was the equivalent of somebody throwing a dinner party and then all of a sudden bringing out their middle school daughter to perform their violin solo. Like, we got a lot of his daughter being that Temu Taylor Swift character.
Oh, now don't get me twisted. When I say I didn't like the first half, I did love the Lady Raven footage. I would go to a Lady Raven concert in a second. I already downloaded a song or two off of Spotify.
Oh, no.
I do love Lady Raven as a musician. Even more than that, I love Kid Cudi as basically Lil Nas X.
Yeah, he was great.
I need a spin-off.
Here's the thing about M. Night Shyamalan movies. There's always going to be glaring plot holes, but that's part of the fun. So yes, I needed a scene where Josh Hartnett became a bodyguard or convinced people that he was her bodyguard, because there's no way that Lady Raven would just be walking alone through the suburbs by herself. Of course, Josh Hartnett being like, hold on, FBI, I know you've got me, but let me pick up my daughter's bike real quick. Of course that wouldn't happen, but that's just part of the fun. Just like we're looking for a twist, we've got to look for the twist and divert our eyes from the giant plot holes over there.
I don't mind the plot holes though, Chelsea. My problem with the first half of the film is that I am too smart for what M. Night Shyamalan wanted this audience to be. Because we just needed to fill up an hour's worth of time to get to the real movie, which was once they left the concert. But in that first hour, besides 20 minutes of his daughter singing to us, we were just filling time with Josh Hartnett trying to find ways out of this amphitheater.
No, but I liked that because it showed how savvy it was. It set up the dynamics of the FBI profiler being like,
no, but
I know
everyone was
this person.
stupid. Every single thing he did was stupid to me.
He was trying to find a way out. He was trapped.
I understand that. But, like, why do we need to go into a stock room? I didn't care about that.
You felt like you were wasting time.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
I think it's also supposed to make you feel annoyed because that's how he's feeling. He's trapped. He's trying all of these things. So we as the audience are supposed to say, like, why are we wasting time doing that? But that's because he's like a rat in a maze right now. Also, how much of your dislike of this movie is because Josh Hartnett wasn't hot? Yeah.
That is probably a big part of it.
Because I thought he played it brilliantly.
No.
I think that, yes, this movie is not good, but it's entertaining. Goes back to our conversation about Swim Fan. Is it going to be in my top 5 spot? No. Will I probably rewatch it? Yes, now I own it because it's streaming, and why rent it when you can buy it? But I think that Josh Hartnett was the best part. Like, I thought he played that creepy person when he would like slap on that mask and like be able to connect with people. I thought he played that really well.
But the mask was too much. That wasn't believable to me. That's where he lost me. The second half, I loved him in the second half when he was nuts. In the first half, when he was just smiling at people and we got a close-up like this every time he talked, I couldn't.
But maybe you thought it was just so obvious because...
I am that. No, I thought it was obvious because M. Night Shyamalan can't make movies past 1999.
No, I need you to see You promised me.
Oh, okay. I will watch
need
that.
you to see Knock at the Cabin, which I exclusively call Cabin in the Woods, which is another great movie that you had me watch. But Knock at the Cabin, I loved. It's a top 5 for me.
All right, I'll watch it. But I think that was already a book. So I think the reason it's so good is the Ryan Murphy effect, where if it's something that he just needs to put on camera, sure, he's got a vision for cinematography. Does he have the ability to write a script after the year 2002? Maybe not.